The arms of an angel. Oh, turn that down, please. Turn it down. Turn it down. I'm going to be screen sharing. Or not screen sharing. I am screen sharing. Yes, screen sharing. I forgot to call the IRS. Hello, everybody. Anybody? Is anyone even there? Ooh, let me turn the volume down here. Volume. Shush. Don't need you. 10th, 100th, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th. Everyone is counting off. Thank you for being here, all 14 of you. Is there something else going on? I know we just launched, so. Let's see here. No, it ruined the prime sequence. Oh. Guys, we're all going. Okay. Hey, guys. Let me go back here. I am taking a tiny break. I just, let's see, brush. It says brush my hand. That's good. And let me do a big one. All right. All right. So I packed and shipped orders today from the web store. Prepared my taxes. Hopefully I did them well enough that my accountant can figure out the rest. And now I'm going to draw a nuclear family for a promo image or a cover. And then I'll get back on LONESTAR maybe later tonight or tomorrow at the latest. Oh, gosh, I'm trying to think. I have other stuff I need to take care of. I just keep forgetting about it. I probably should call the IRS. Did one order include a Pope's order? No, I did not include yours because you have a sketch to do, and I'm not going to do any sketches until I'm done with LONESTAR. So, apologies, but yeah, and I'm not sure everybody. There's a couple I didn't get because I just didn't have the prints here. I need to go through another stack. I'll probably send out another order tomorrow. But anyways, let me get started here. So this is going to be the nuclear family. I'm going to start. Where do I want to start? Let's see. Usually I don't like to think and lay out. I want my Starfire. Sorry. You're going to have to be patient, young lady. How's LONESTAR coming? I am still on page 40, or finished page 41. Let me see, actually. I got my whole book right here, which you guys can't see because now you're just staring at a blank screen. That can't be fun. Page 41. Yeah, so I will be starting page 42. And then tick tock tick, I'll be done in bed. So what are you drawing tonight, Mike? I don't know what tonight's live drawing and drawn and quartered will be. I'm going to do it. Man, that freaking guy never came. I was here. The AT&T guy was supposed to come today. What the heck is with this? AT&T sucks, everybody. You're supposed to come today and put my faster internet in. And, boy, yeah, nothing. Okay, let me see something here. If I do this, how's the resolution looking? How's the resolution? Let's give this about 14 seconds. Draw the spirit. Aloha, super ant. Oh my gosh, that resolution is terrible.
I remember me.
I'm not a happy man. I'm not a happy man at all. Good? You think this resolution is good? It's terrible. It does? It looks okay? Seriously?
Maybe you're viewing resolution as well.
Let's see. How do you fix this? No? Where's settings? I don't see. Quality? Oh, hold on. Let's try quality 720. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, maybe they did fix it. Yeah, I just changed the resolution to 720 on my iPad. It was at 144. Has it been at 144 this whole time, or we just?
Pretty good.
I don't know. All right, so nuclear family. All right, let's see. I want to do something exciting with the girl that shows. Maybe I'll have her in the sky since she can. She technically can't fly, but she can make her mass so light that she floats.
That can be dangerous.
It can be dangerous, but it can also be good. So let's do something with her up here in the corner. I want to do sort of an action, fun action thing instead. The last picture I drew of her, she's just like or of the family, they're just like standing there. So what if I had her flying and holding something heavy in one hand? Just having her flying, though, doesn't really show off her abilities, though. What's up, Entropy? Takes forever to get around like that. Well, think about it. If you're like running and then you can change your mass so that you can jump like really far, like you jump and then change your mass, and then you can jump like really far. This is just Photoshop. And then I'll have the brother here.
6 days.
6 days what?
For season.
No. Maybe I'll flip this. What the heck? Oh, no, let me. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, something like that. See, that's why using Photoshop can sometimes be much easier than drawing on paper. All right, Mike's going to be worn out by the time drawing coordinates. No, it isn't. I can draw all day and all night, man. All day, all night, I'm a drawing machine. Well, maybe I should have. Eric would want to come on. Eric needs more exposure. How many of you guys follow Eric Nieltowski? See. Where's the audio? You guys can't hear me? You can hear me, right? Malin warming up. A messy Mike. Ah, messy Mike. You're funny. You're funny, John. Hilarious. No, I've got work to do, man. This is work. Eric Nieltowski. Nick B. Audio is fine. You know, I was thinking today. I was thinking, it'd be kind of cool if we had like a just sort of a Southern California get together for comic skaters. Just not like some huge national thing where we're trying to bring people in from the other side of the country, but just the local guys meeting the local guys, meeting the local fans. It might be fun. Not sure. I'm Eric and me and Art and who else is in SoCal? I don't even know. I'm in. I wonder how many fans we could get in one place. Not even like a con, just like a just like a dinner meet and greet or a lunch type of meet and greet or something like that. Sierra Whiskey's in. Nick P would be in for sure. Live. I can join. I live in SoCal. All right. Elric's in. All right. We've got 4. Primark, California would not be the best locale. Well, here's the thing. I live in California, and I don't want to go that far. So, and I know there's, several of us who are Southern California. So it would just be an easy little get together. It doesn't have to be, anything huge. Just I've met a couple of you guys just as fans, and you're great people. So I thought, man, it'd be cool just to have like a bunch of fans, or as many as can get here, without some sort of weird, huge expense. Just like a couple hours drive or something, and then just hang out. It's San Diego, so it is a cool place. Even if somebody was just wanted to come out here and hang out for the weekend, it might be fun. So do it in Puerto Rico. Sketch, do your own in Puerto Rico. See who you can get from the East Coast to get out there. Take a island hopper boat out to the island. What island? What? Island. The island. I don't know why I said island. Maybe I said it like Ireland. Albino Thunderbuns, $2. I'd go to SoCal Meetup, local writer here. Right on. Yeah. Maybe we could do, get somebody else to organize it, because I ain't got time to organize something like that. But actually there is a Christian Comic Con up this weekend on Saturday, Alpha Omega Con. Is anybody here with a wrench? John, look up Alpha Omega Con for me and see if you can get some info. Maybe we could just get together up there. It'd be a little bit of a drive for me, but it'd give me a good reason to head up there. Could be fun. And it is a Christian convention, but if we just take a room and have a friggin' comics, SoCal Comicsgate meet and greet there instead, or on top of it, whatever. That might be cool. Of course, that's not very much advance noticed. Hey, let's do it this weekend. Spontaneous combustion. That's not a bad idea. I promise nothing. So let's see. Do the mom here. The problem with this is I need, well, let's see. I want mom to be alphaomegacon.com. I haven't even committed to going to that yet. I've gone a couple times, and this year I'm just like, I don't know, man, I'm tired. So if I commit to it, I could let you guys know, whoever wants to go for the sake of a Comicsgate meet and greet. Maybe even, I know it doesn't go till very late, so maybe we could do con and then like, get reservations at like a dinner or something. Although if I go with my kids, I don't know if I'm going to go with my kids. Would you want to go, Elijah? Saturday. I don't know if I like this pose for the mother. Ever use Sketchbook Pro? No. what is happening here? I am trying to draw, and I don't like what I drew here. You know what I could do? I could do this on a separate layer. Let me do that on a separate layer. That way I can move it around if I don't like it. Check the phone, please. Let's see. Do this.
Hello? Hello? Hi. I'm
X, E. And,
did you get your new dog? I got a new cat.
Kevin Grievous is there. Yeah, I know. Kevin's an old good friend of mine. And I've talked to him about Comicsgate, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, some people don't want to pull the trigger on it. The woman looks like she has a Joker face. Yeah, that's. Oops, I think I'm drawing on the wrong layer. I am. Oops. Yeah, it's like, all right, I'm doing a separate layer for the. Can you expand on the idea behind this new book? Oh, this is the nuclear family. This is about a family. It's sort of The Incredibles meets Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You can't come make noise in this room because I'm streaming. So, oh yeah, so it's, yeah, Incredibles meets Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Sorry, I'm very distracted today. I don't know why. Why did they pick Brie Lunch Lady Larson as the savior of the MCU? So, yeah, the father is an inventor, kind of a quirky inventor type dude, and he creates this mechanism or this machine that allows him to take 3D photographs. They're not holograms. They're like 3D, like odd physical multi-dimensional imaging. But yeah, 40. Yeah, maybe 40. Well, maybe it is 40. But that's the thing, is like he's tapping into these interdimensional powers that he's not even aware of. And so by doing so, he foolishly decides to take a group photo with his family, and they get shunted off into this other dimension. And so when this happens to them, they're in my universe, powers, actually maybe I shouldn't even go there. Anyways, they come back with powers. I'm not going to explain it here. I want that to be something we learn through time. But they come back with these powers, and one of the so the daughter is basically the powerhouse because she can manipulate mass, and so that does kind of give her some pretty gnarly physical powers. The son can manipulate like the electromagnetic spectrum, light, and like different EM waves, gamma rays, and whatnot. And the father, the father becomes these facets of himself. So he's like multiple man, but each of his different multiples has a personality that is focused on one particular facet of his emotional or the different spectrums of his self. Like there's one that's logical, and there's like purely logical, and there's like, so he'd be like Spock, and then you'd have one that's rage, and you'd have different emotional aspects, different personality aspects that are useful in different scenarios. So like if he really needs to figure something out in a jiffy, he'll pop out the problem solving, the logical characteristic, and and he can focus on that. Or if he needs to fight somebody who's you know, needs a good whipping, he'll just let his rage go, stuff like that. So, and then the mom has these like psionic abilities. I don't know how I'm gonna draw this guy multiplying. Maybe I'll have him like climbing on himself. Crawling out of his butt. Time to go home, little butt monkey. So yeah, that's the nuclear family, and then they have their nemesis is a guy named the Iron Mask, and well, I don't want to get into too much of what he's about. Spoilers. But yeah, he's got this machine that allows him to create other superpowered minions, and so they spend time having to battle the minions. You know, because sometimes these superpowers don't come out in the best ways. So like the garbage person in I have this little preview vignette that I'm having the artist of the book work on. Garbage person is one of these superpowered minions of the Iron Mask. Although that too is a spoiler. I hate spoiling stuff. But I'm just gonna have them crawling all over each other.
Yeah, maybe you should think about it before you say something.
I know, but I just start because I'm trying to draw and talk, and it should be considering more so. So there you go. That should be fun. I'm not sure I dig this pose for the mom though. Let me try a different one. Would that make the villain the man in the Iron Mask? Indeed it would. Indeed it would. He is actually inspired by that story. So yes, he's basically the man in the Iron Mask. But he's not like, you know what? I'm not even going to tell you what he's from. I'm not even going to tell you. So you just guess where he's from. The man in the ironic mask. Yeah. Are you going to help Gary Shipman with his IndieGoGo before he launches? Help him what? I answer any questions Gary ever asks of me. So yes, I help him. I'm not going to run it for him. Got my own stuff to do. Yeah, it's a little better of a pose, I think. Yeah, which one do you like? That one? Yeah, this one's better. So let's trash this one. Oop, it's gone. Leonardo DiCaprio Congo. Just look it over for him. All right, let's start with mom. Oops, that's not mom. Where's mom? Is this mom? There's mom. Let's give her a little more of a lean in. All right, and then let's disappear everybody else. I saw one page of Lone Star spoiler in person, and I slammed the book shut. Yes, he did. No, there will be no Leonardo DiCaprio Man in the Iron Mask. Let's just say you wouldn't want to be too close to this guy because he hasn't taken that mask off in a long time, and it's getting kind of ripe. It actually sounds pretty awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I have to get some stuff done for it because this is going to be part of the next IndieGoGo. If I do, you know, the next Lone Star, and Six Gun Samurai together as a single IndieGoGo. That could be pretty baller. So, Cecil is the man in the iron lung. Yeah, I need to find that drawing of the Iron Mask I did and scan it in, because it's right now it's just on piece of paper. I've never bothered scanning it or doing anything with it. Silly me. What if there's a fire? Could you please try and get Lewis, Michael, and Stephen Hart on your channel? They're comic strip creators and haven't been given much exposure and could really use some more backers. I don't even know who those people are. You know, I do have to sort of vet people a little bit before I bring them on my show, and I don't know. So, I don't know. Maybe Edwin's actually pretty good at vetting people. Maybe he can. Maybe he can do it. Does this mean you have completed the pages for LONESTAR? No, it does not mean I have completed the pages for LONESTAR. It means that I have to do this because of something I'm not going to talk about. But this has to get done ASAP. I'm actually, this isn't going to be like my regular style anyways. I'm just going to do a lighter, more, maybe try to do more along the lines of the artist I have, so less details. Less details. And so it shouldn't take me too long, and I can get back on LONESTAR. And then, you know, we have Drawn and Quartered tonight, so. Does the husband cuck himself? I believe that's impossible. And he does, you know, when they merge back together, like, you know how Naruto's learned stuff from his other shadow clones? It's the same thing here. He does absorb the information gathered. So if he did, quote unquote, cuck himself, all he would have to do is reabsorb the facet of him, and he would gain that. It's still him. It's all part of him. Nuclear Family, 6 Gun Samurai, Godsword, LONESTAR. Yeah, I'm on the treadmill, man. I'm running. I was running. All right, let's see. Let's give this. I got things to do and people to see. Ethan, Mitch, and you are starting hashtag Secret Gate. Well, Ethan's already said what he's doing. He's starting. Well, I mean, he didn't say it. What did he say? He just said he's starting his own comic book company. Is it company or imprint? I forget. But he's doing it for his own project. So, you know, we are each our own creators. We are each our own entities. So that doesn't mean we need to spill the beans on everything we're doing. Yeah, Ethan's doing all cap. All cap comics. All caps. Is it all cap or all caps? But gosh, there's already an all caps comics. So I don't know how he's going to deal with that. Somebody showed it to me. There's actually a website. I think it's called All Caps Publishing or something like that. And they do comic books. So yeah, curious and curious. Yeah, I need to do something else with her hair because I don't want her to just look like my wife. Medium length. Maybe I'll just. Maybe I should give her bangs. Ethan's hiding things from us. Caps, caps. Cool, thanks. We'll look that up now. Okay. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Gotta put a little water on the iPad because my little one uses the iPad and then it gets completely freaking mucked up and gunked up. He's no bueno. It's no bueno at all. Okay. Okay, let me see now. All right, this is going to be sort of breakdownish, so all right, now let me do him. This should be fun at least. Oops. All right. Actually, let's save this off. LONESTAR, nope. LONESTAR. Okay, fine. Right, let's save it here as. Running quarter goes at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes. Yeah, I guess maybe they did get my thing to work. I'll have to check my speed after I'm done with this, but it is coming in pretty clearly. Looks like to me, anyways. Yeah, so Dad is not like big buff guy. He's not gonna be like super duper powerful or anything. He just has that multiplicity ability. The question is, what happens if one of him dies? If one of them dies, can he still absorb his corpse? Oh, these are the problems you have when you come up with superpowers like this. So that'd be kind
Maybe
of.
they're just projections.
3D projections of himself, like his. He has the superpower of patience. I know, right?
No, what if they're like projections of his own like spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and they can only last so long outside of himself unless they find another host.
Another host?
Yeah.
He's not a ghost. I don't want him to be like possessing people.
Well, no, someone already has something in them.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. I was going to say no because of something else I had planned, but
Yeah, I thought about it.
But due to other extenuating circumstances, that could actually work pretty well. Look at my son coming up with ideas.
I'll do it more often than we can.
Lewis Michael's been on Jeff Lafferty's show and has had a card press on his channel. All right, let's see. What I thought was once just a Sunday. What? Is he behind me? No. I don't know where the cat is. It's more of a problem because they are part of his personality. Just a stranger on a bus. Let's see. I do this way. Digital. Yeah, I'm doing digital right now just because I'm trying to do this quick. I knew I needed to do a layout with all the multiple characters. And so doing it that way, gonna drop it, print it out on 11 by 17 and then ink it up. So I may do some fairly tight finished pencils on this piece. Fairly tight, fairly tight. Look at your son. Your son is amazing. Give him a lick to his like reasons. What the heck are you talking about?
What's happening?
Absorbing a dead clone could result in reliving the death too many times, and it takes a toll. Yeah, I mean, that would be a great story to deal with at that moment, you know? Maybe I'll have, I don't know if I want to do that in the first story. But yeah, pretty interesting question to have to answer. Not in here, guys. All right, let's see. Like the video to piss off Gilsman. Oh yeah, everybody like the video. And if you can, go post what I'm doing on your social media. Let people know I'm here, doodling and scribbling and dibbling and dibbling and scribbling. And yeah, let's get some more folks in here. Get some more folks in here, asking questions, taking names. No, I'm just gonna X these in. Well, I got on Twitter today, and it's like this nonstop just. Twitter's a cesspool of arguments, and you're like tagged in 1,000 different things, and it's like, ugh, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'll just use it for the chat for the group. I think there was an issue of X Factor a while back where something similar happened to Multiple Man. Could be wrong though. It's been a while. Yeah, I haven't read X Factor in forever. I did a cool cover on an issue of Multiple Man. Like it was like, I think I drew like 20 something of them, and he was wearing this leather jacket instead of his costume. Because I don't know why I didn't put him in his costume. I'm sure I would have been able to sell that cover for a lot more if I'd just put him in his costume. But I just thought it'd be cooler to have him in a leather jacket. Don't let us down tonight, Coach. Hi, T. John Malin. John is ready. He's been chomping at the bit to get back at Gary Shipman for stealing his win last week. He like sent Gary like some flu virus in the mail just to get him nice and sick before this week's John drawing quartered. Didn't work though. Didn't work. Anthrax? No, John would never do that. Django Manko for $5. Did you watch the Captain Marvel trailer? Why couldn't they get Natalie Dormer? Natalie Dormer. Natalie Dormer. Who's Natalie Dormer? I know that. I know I'm just drawing a blank. But why couldn't they get anyone with charisma? Honestly. I mean, didn't they learn that from like the failures of the DC movies, it's that you can't cast someone who has no charisma in the lead role and expect people to flock to the movie, you know. Oh, Natalie Dormer for Game of Thrones. Yeah, Marjorie Tyrell. I don't know. Natalie Dormer as Captain Marvel? I don't see that. I don't see it. Nope, don't like this leg. No, sir, I don't like it. I need a larger eraser too. Marvel trailer looked good to me, Captain Marvel. I mean, most of the trailer does, but boy, she just has no expression on her face. Who else is like that? There's another actress who's just, you know, so blank-faced. Oh, what's her face from Titanic? What's that girl's name? She's like this generation's her. She just kept that blank expression on her face most of the time. Except the girl on Titanic actually had a little more performance. Kate Blanchett? Oh, Kate Blanchett's a little better than that. Katie Sackhoff would have been cool. Yeah, I could have seen her. I just think you need somebody like charismatic, beautiful. You know, I mean, because that's kind of where, you know, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel has been like the bombshell of the Marvel Universe for a while. So I think something along those lines would have been better served. Instead of Poker Face. That's what we should call her. We'll call her Poker Face. Poker Face. Ooh, Elijah! Do a Poker Face video. Use that song and then take the new Captain Marvel trailer and just keep showing her face like in that blank expression. Poker Face, Poker Face. Brie Larson. Yeah, she sounds like a squeaky mouse. That's why I posted. I was like, why does Suit Me Up, Uncle Alfred keep running through my head when I was watching that trailer? Suit me up, Uncle Alfred. And yes, I pity everyone who knows what I'm talking about. Let's see. We can put a foot here on this thigh. See if I can get it to work, though, with the bent knee. Is this the drawing competition? I am confused. Is it 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time? Then you should not be confused. This is just me drawing a piece for my comic book, The Nuclear Family. Actually, I'm probably just going to call it Nuclear Family, not The Nuclear Family, just Nuclear Family. No. Poker face. Nuclear Family. Is it grammatically? I don't know. Is it? Nuclear Family. Who are you? We're Nuclear Family. Well, I guess The Nuclear Family would make more sense. Oh, that leg looks too short. Darn it. How am I going to fit this leg in here?
We're Nuclear Family.
I guess I'm going to have to erase this arm, bring this leg forward, and then put the arm behind the leg. All right, so let's see. We'll bring the leg up here. Yeah, there's no room for that arm here. I can have him holding the leg here. Sorry, I'm trying to work this out while I'm talking to you guys, but nobody made you come here. All right, there's 162 people in here now. How about I throw that idea out again of a Southern California meet and greet for Comicsgate, just for like Southern California local branch Comicsgaters, or even everybody heading up to the Alpha Omega convention this weekend, which is in what is it, Ontario or something? No, not Ontario. I think it's like Orange County or something. I forget. But it's this Saturday. I was thinking about going up. Actually, I gotta ask my wife again. But it'd be cool to meet there, and then maybe even if I don't bring the family, we could like go like do a dinner thing afterwards. It depends on how many people are going to show up, but make reservations at like some Italian joint or something, and go hang out for dinner, meet, greet, eat. Could be fun. Could be cool. If I wasn't broke, I'd be down. Dallas is central. No. It's just California, man. Just local people. I mean, if somebody wants to come out from like Phoenix or something, that's. I mean, I don't want to make this into some giant thing. I've like I said before, I met a couple of you guys, and you're just really cool, and so it'd be cool to just get together with some of the local CG boys and girls. Just for a little gathering, not a convention or anything. Just some feed. There's no meat in Australia. Sorry. But somebody else would have to organize it, not me, because I'm a little bit on the busy side. All right, let's get this one on top. Smiling. Ah. I like drawing multiple characters. I did this. I think I've shown you guys probably the Naruto. Oh, you know what? Since I have such high resolution, I could probably open that Naruto one if you guys want to see it. You guys want to see my crazy 128, 138 Narutos fighting the Akatsuki? No, I don't want to see it. I don't care. Draw a Lone Star.
God's sword.
Draw God's sword. Yes. You sure? I don't see enough yeses. All right, let's see if I can get enough. If I can get enough likes, if enough of you hit the like button, I'll pull that image up. Because now that we have higher resolution, you'd really get to see how detailed it is.
High resolution, but you didn't know that.
No, I didn't. I need likes, people, not just yeses, likes. We was supposed to go to Alpha Omega Con, but couldn't get stuff of mine to sell or get the money to get down there. Oh, that's too bad. All right, so this is the father. And I keep going back and forth on the names of these characters. Can't decide. I mean, I was going to call the father Facet, but that sounds a little too much like Faucet. Although that could be a funny in-joke. Like maybe the bad guy calls him Faucet. Just to get under his nerves. Under his skin. Get on his nerves. Shut your noise, you. All right, let's see. Let's save this off. Let's check how many likes this video has. We have 2 likes. Really? That can't be accurate. Is that accurate?
It might just take a while to update.
There's 169 people watching. I can't seriously only have 2 likes. There's something wrong here.
I might have to update.
I just tried to update. Here, let me close it out.
The actual YouTube server.
All right, I'm gonna open it up again. 172 likes. Hey, all right. We've got 107. Oh no. That's all 104 likes. That's enough. That's enough. I'd rather everybody liked it. That would be great. But I guess I'll take it.
I like
All
searching.
right.
I don't need your.
So open. Naruto Barrage. All right, this is going to be the web version, which is a little lower resolution, but it's still high enough that you guys are going to see everything. And I am the kind of guy, like I said, I like drawing multiples of characters. There's like literally, I did this for no reason. Oh, you know what? I should. Okay, that's as high resolution as I get. I don't want to. The other one's too large, so it'll probably chug up my machine.
Yeah, I just hit like a lag spike in the
Oh, really? I'm just trying to move it, man. What the heck? I can't even move this thing. All right, let's see. There we go. Come on, center up, center up. Gosh, it's too big for my screen. It's like in Naruto Where's Waldo. Let me back it out one step. Fit on screen. Oh, there you go. All right, there it is. You guys, I'll just let you guys stare at that for a little while since. Oh, dang it! Come on. Fill. Tab. Why are you showing up? I don't want to see you. Fill. Oh, I think it's because of that. Was that right? Fill. Fill. Sorry, guys. This computer is chugging. Pretty difficult. Pretty hard. Keyboard. Whoa, just intimidated Malin right before tonight's drawn and quartered with this Naruto drawing. That Naruto page looks like Mike's office. Hey. Can you guys see that well enough? What's the creature in the background? That's the toad. What's his name? Forgot. It's Naruto's toad. It's like his summoning jutsu. Yeah. Summoning jutsu. With the pipe. Yes. I see a frog. Giant frog smoking crack pipe in the background. Deus Ex says that's an allegory for how it feels like with his house with all his kids. Yeah, I just did this for fun. I just did it. I think I was like between issues of Injustice, and I was like, oh man, I want to draw. I just want to draw a page. And this is a single page. This isn't a double page spread or anything. This is a single 11 by 17 page, and I was just drawing as many Narutos as I could. Jojo, shush. Crazy child. Chief Toad. Blood Frog. Someone that's been played at least once in 5 years. Gary Shipman is going to win. He's been drawing since he interned at a William Randolph Hearst Cooper. Lots of models deployed in the early 2000s. Is this Cyberfrog's daddy? All right, you know what? I need to go put something in my stomach real quick. I'll you entertain my guests for a minute.
I'm an entertainer.
I'm gonna entertain.
I'm here to entertain the people. This is Cyberfrog's daddy. Well, Cyberfrog is a frog, and that's a toad. That's kind of speciesist. What contest are you guys talking about? They have something called Drawn and Quartered every, I think, Tuesday night. and you guys vote on a topic, and then they draw it, and whoever has the best drawing, they choose a random person who gets it. Prior winner should moderate the next contest. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, Naruto's never good. Yeah, it was good. I like reading the manga more than watching the anime. Message delivered by John Malin. Can't wait for tonight. Well, you are waiting for tonight, so. I vote Captain Marvel. Yeah, I'm gonna take the camera and make my own stream. That is not good. You want mate? Yeah, I agree. You want mate? Shippuden hasn't been good. I haven't watched all of Shippuden or read it either. Elijah Lee compete. If you want to see some crappy stuff, sure. Actually, I won't be here. It was okay. Yeah, I especially hated the filler episodes. It was just, anytime my brothers would watch a filler episode, I want them to turn it off immediately, because I can see how badly it's made. Zoom in on Naruto. I did not zoom. Let's look at this. Ooh, yeah, look at that DPI. Beautiful. Yeah, I hate filler in anything really. Control or shift to zoom out. Okay, we're zoomed in, and I do not know how to zoom out. Boruto, how's Boruto? I haven't seen that yet. Naruto does have filler episodes. I don't have any embarrassing stories about him, okay? One Piece has some good filler. Dragon Ball is all filler. I haven't seen One Piece or Dragon Ball. I know how to zoom out like this. Yeah, it looks terrible quality. Terrible grammar too. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I don't use this computer. I remember when I was younger, I tried to install Minecraft on my dad's computer. He's like, "Don't install, you're gonna chew my computer." I can see why now. So let's tab. Oh, really? I didn't know that about the filler. It still sucks.
Okay, I'm back. Get out. Waka. That's all that I see. All right, you guys have had enough of this piece, right?
They appreciated it.
Those. All right. So enough of that. Let's get back to this.
Stop.
All right. So.
Stop.
Gosh, why is it chugging all of a sudden? Suddenly, my computer is in chug mode. Darn it. F for full screen, Mike. Oh, wait, I have to be on the right layer. I've got to be on the right layer for that to work. Oh, what the heck? Did you somehow reverse my...
I used my Uno reverse card.
Did you reverse this somehow? Why is my magnifier reversed?
Uno reverse.
That's annoying. I am annoyed. It vexes me. I'm sorely vexed.
That from Destiny.
No, it's from Gladiator. Okay, somehow I think opening up that Naruto piece has chugged up my computer. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's not. Oh, you're kidding me with this.
His computer's gone full retard.
Hit Alt key. Yeah, I know.
Alt F4. That should fix it.
Oh my gosh. My computer's gone into full chug mode. Back up your data. All right, I'm gonna. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna try closing everything out except for Photoshop, and Malin did it. That's right. I'm fairly certain you're right. I think we just. Let me see. Let me go to. Oh, here's something I should probably mention. So, here's my Grand Rapids Comic Con contract. Guess who's not on the Grand Rapids Comic Con website anymore? Let's see. Close iTunes. Close Excel. I'm going to reopen Photoshop. Close Mail. Yeah, so I don't know, those of you who were looking forward to me going to Grand Rapids, I don't know what happened, but I am suddenly no longer on their website, and the page they had created for me is now gone. And so yeah, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Whoever wrote that comp. Yeah, so no longer going, I guess. Which, whatever. It's freaking. No offense to Grand Rapids, but it's Grand Rapids. Yeah.
That's offensive.
I know Egg was looking forward to seeing me there. Egg Chen. But sorry, brother. They cucked out, I guess. I know Joyce Chin was going to be there, and she's not a huge fan of mine, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, or if it was just a full-on, you know, bailing on comic skaters type dealio. I can't say for sure. You would have met me in Grand Rapids. Well, you're not meeting me there now. I'm not. I would. You know, they didn't even bother saying anything to me. Nope, they didn't say anything. I emailed them, no response. I was like, hey, I'm not on your page anymore. Is something amiss? And no response. No response. No response. No response. I went to the Wayback Machine to say, am I crazy or was I not here? Yeah, you go to the Wayback Machine, you go to the website on the Wayback Machine under comic guests, and my listing was there. It's just one of my fans, one of my art collectors asked me this morning. He's like, hey, I don't see your name on the thing anymore. I'm like, went and checked it out, and he was right. And it can't be an accident because they created a web page for me. It was like Grand Rapids or grcomiccon.com/Mike-S-Miller. And it was there before. It was a actual web page with my bio and information and whatnot. But now it's gone. Grand Rapids, what happened to you? And they're supposed to pay me to go, and they sent me a contract, so I'm thinking about making them pay me anyways for reneging on the contract. That would be fun. Get a little extra cash in my pocket just for not having to go to their show. But I think would that be the Christian thing to do? Yeah. Why not? They didn't uphold their contract. As far as I know, they're not Christians. It's not. This is a business to business thing. It's not a Christian to Christian thing.
That would be a business thing to do.
Yeah, it would be a business thing to do. Yeah, make him eat the contract, right?
Hey,
And consider it a mark of honor because it means you got under their skin. Defamation of character lawsuit means you found out before you got there. Well, they're supposed to pay this. This is again. I was a paid guest, so they were supposed to pay for my flight, my hotel, per diem, luggage expenses, and an appearance fee. But instead of all that, wow, this is supposed to be a kid. I don't want him to be this puffed. What am I doing? So yeah, instead of all that, I could just, you know, there was nothing out of pocket for me, but you know, I wanted to go, and I want them to pay me for not going because they're reneging on a signed contract. That ain't cool. That ain't kosher.
You're saying they're Jewish.
What's unchristian about keeping your word and making others keep their words? Nothing. That's no. It's in the Bible. Christians are not supposed to take each other to court. We're supposed to be able to work out our problems amongst ourselves because we're supposed to be led by the Spirit, not held under the jurisdiction of law, or not law, but you know, you're supposed to be able to work these things out as brothers under Christ. That's the whole meaning behind that. And wouldn't it be a nice world if that's how everybody lived?
No.
Yeah, it would. If everyone could just work out their problems without having to take it to court, all of the lawyers could dry up and go away.
They can have their souls back.
They could have their souls back. Handle your business, right? Christians don't write contracts, though. No, that's not true. I mean, you know, there's good fences. Good fences make good neighbors, right? Good walls make good neighbors.
Build a great wall.
Build a great wall and have great neighbors. So no, it's not that. It's just that you're supposed to abide the rules that you agree to.
Did you call me?
That's having a good relationship. Lost wages and opportunity cost. You could have booked another job, but relied on the contract to earn a living. Yes. So I could just I could have a lawyer send them a letter to get my money if they don't respond to me properly. I haven't exactly given them a whole day. I just learned about it this morning and I emailed them and I still haven't gotten anything back. So who knows? Maybe they just haven't checked their email today because most businesses don't check their email every day, right?
Yeah, that'd be bad business.
I know. It could be a glitch. No. A glitch would be like one part of their website not having my information, but my entire page is gone, and the website that lists the guests no longer lists me as a guest. So I don't think that's.
I think.
Yeah, I don't think that's coincidental or glitchy. That's that is deliberate. A lawyer letter is a good start. Can also file complaints with their attorney general, especially if they're up for re-election. Well, I'll give them a day or two to respond to my email. Maybe I'll send another email, and then my last one will be, well, you'll be talking to my lawyer if you don't respond to me. Well, actually, I don't want to use my actual lawyer. Maybe one of the. folks in the chat's a lawyer.
I said look.
Okay, see, this is where Photoshop comes in handy because this does not look like the right size head for a 13-year-old kid. What is it? But Department of Healthcare Studies. Why are you handing me this? I don't need that. Is that too big? That's good for a 13-year-old. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Adobe is bad for memory leaking. Are you saying I have memory leakage? Let's see. I want this. Actually, I want this to go to the shoulder. So. What's the matter, Jojo? Jojo, mommy's calling you. He's in here. You could take him. Is Diodato going to this con? He said he's boycotting cons where comic skaters are. I have no idea. Why don't you guys look it up? Go to it's GR Comic Con, I think, or just Google Grand Rapids Comic Con, and go check it out. You can see if you can figure it out. Adobe is bad for memory leaking. I know. I read you the first time. All right. Now,
I said one drink.
where's my layers? There we go. All right. Task Manager, end it. Task Manager, end it. What? Oh, I need to be on this layer. I've got sunshine. What do you mean Task Manager, end it? End what? Photoshop?
End the process.
What process? End what? I don't know what you want me to end. Am I doing this just to take a breather? No, I'm doing this for reasons. Reasons you guys will know eventually, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done now. For reasons. So there you go. I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you. So you guys don't get to know every single thing about every single thing. Okay? You're not my wife. Get 500 people to meet you outside, then leave the parking lot. What? Give her big boobies. She's 10 years old. Not gonna give her big boobies. Sorry. And you're a little creepy for saying it.
I want to take her.
What's complicated about reasons? Give her some ears. Give her some ears sticking out the side of her head. Creepy. Get your son to show you. Task managing thing. Son, show me the task managing thing.
I don't know where your task manager is.
He doesn't know what to do either.
Not on Mac, at least.
He's making the excuse of it being a Mac. And he's too lazy to look it up. All right, let's give her, and then she actually has little gloves on. So do you guys think I should tighten up the pencils on here, or just print them out loose here and then tighten them up on paper? Because that will be a totally different shoe if I were to do it that way. Mike doesn't exist. He is no spoon. Your son is a boomer. You thought this was Manga Studio? Nope, this is Photoshops. Photoshops. This is how we do in the Photoshops. Yeah, I like the, not that I stole the idea from Joe Mad, but you know how in Battle Chasers it was the little girl was like all strong and stuff. Well, this one's not, she's not actually strong. She can just control mass, so it's a different power that sort of gives her the illusion of strength. But it does make her, you know, technically the most physically powerful. Or, I don't think that's even the right way to say it. She's capable of doing the most physically. Gosh, how would you even say it? You're manipulating mass. You're not like actually. She's not actually strong. She's just. It doesn't matter. It's manipulation. So it really just doesn't even matter.
I said no, mad. I said
Tactile telekinetic, like Superboy. No. Well, because she can change the mass of something, and then the mass remains. I think Superboy had to be touching something in order to be able to move stuff, if I remember correctly. But so she could touch a car and change its mass to weigh like styrofoam, and then just pick it up, and unless she changes the mass back, then it just sort of remains like that. So she would actually be very helpful in like industry. I always think about these things with like superheroes and stuff. It's like, man, Nightcrawler would have made such a good delivery man. Magneto could have been really good at in a smelting. Oh, actually, he did that in the movie, huh? That's funny. But where would these superpowers best be used in a capitalist system where they would actually get rich off of using their powers? You think Quesada has been fired? No, I think we would have heard that. Right? So let's see. Actually, I don't think this even has to be that much more detailed. I can ink it from this stage, technically. I could tighten it up a little bit. What do you think? You guys want me to tighten up a little bit just so I have so you have more stuff to look at whilst I'm drawing. Your buddy Renfimus was moving against you going to Grand Rapids Comic-Con on the Twitter. Oh, really? She's just a wretched human being, isn't she? She's like pond scum with blue hair. Well, no, with a wig. Magneto would be a great engineer. Yes, true. PR Comic Con on Blast on Twitter. Tighter is always better. Tighter is better. Unless you're talking about the lid of a pickle jar. All right. So, let's see here. Oh, you know what? I didn't even give him his cut. It's supposed to be cut, yeah. Like so. All right. And then, oops. Mother, where are you, Mother? Are you my mummy? Actually, if I put mummy, actually, let's see where Daddy is. Put Daddy. Yeah, I can do that. Kind of raise up the feet, so the feet are touching the ground. And I can put mommy in between that. What I need to do, though, here, I have an idea. Create a new layer. Oh. Well. All right, let's merge these two. Merge layers. Deselect. Wand. Inverse. New layer. Merge layers. No. Oh, he's underneath. That's why. That's why. And then mother. Wand. Inverse. New layer. Deselect. All right. Now, merge these two. Save this in case I crash my Photoshop. This copy of Photoshop crashes all the time. It's like CS4. Now I have to grab this and drag it over on top here. Grab this, drag it over. Yeah. Turn them on. Now you can see them on top of each other properly. Just move her up here. Let's see. Of course, I can, no, that should be too big. I can make her smaller and have her in the background, coming up behind the mother. And then I can have the mother actually be bigger.
I got another fire. Oh, yeah.
But then I have to drag the daughter
Right.
behind the mother. Like that. Yeah, that could work. Let's transform her. Yeah, like that. I do want to have a little bit more room at the top. That was when you had a problem with PC. What? If anyone gives you crap about a Fantastic Four ripoff, ask them how you feel about The Incredibles or Bionic 6. Well, here's the thing. You can't own families. So, yeah, I mean, it is more like The Incredibles than it is like the Fantastic Four. But, you know, nobody can own the idea of doing a family-based team book, you know. If I put him more in the front like this, which I can make him a little bigger too. Gosh darn it, her mother's foot being all the way over here is really going to kind of screw with my. Again, this is the nice advantage of oops. The advantage of Photoshop. Over here, so I move her over. Of course, her hair is covering the other guy's face. I could have her hair blowing the other way.
Right.
How about that? How about if I do her hair?
Ow!
I like the idea of her having long hair, so I don't really want to get rid of the long hair. But at the same time, all right, are there 7 members in the family? No, there's 4 members in the family. The father is a multiple man. So yes.
Uh-oh. What happened?
What happened?
Hurry! Come on! Go! Now!
Shoot, the hard part about this he's manipulating light, so this is going to be an odd place to put a big flash. Well, whatever. All right, what do you guys think? Should I tighten this up? This is the nuclear family, yes. I don't have a logo for it yet. But that's what it is. That's my name, the nuclear family. He's a multiple man. Does that count as a dirty come on now. Sounds like a franchise that would fit right in the Fallout universe. What's Mom's powers? She has sort of whoa. She has a sort of telepathic sort of powers. Not. I don't want to be that simplistic about it. But all right, let's tighten this sucker up. So let me save it as is, merge it. Another layer, X. This isn't how I usually do this, but all right, zoom.
That's good.
Can you say it yet?
All right. 5. This is not going to be my final ink. I'm going to go in and actually ink this on a piece of paper. So, but you guys want me to tighten it up on Photoshop, so here I go. As per your request, thank you very much.
Usually a bar.
Someone makes these videos.
What videos are?
With the spunky speakers. Hey, don't do that. You're gonna break it.
His face is pretty metal. Is Malin still in here, or did he did he go run off to practice so he can be ready for the throwdown tonight? How long did it take you to adjust to drawing digitally? I still haven't adjusted to it. I don't like drawing on plastic. I like drawing on paper. I was drawing with a sock on my hand. Like I'd cut the front off a sock and a little side hole for my thumb, just because I hate the feeling of this plastic under my hand.
What is that, Aisha? What's that? What's that, Aisha?
Is John Malin still? Oh, I'm here surfing the web.
Guys,
John, don't you have anything to do?
look at them. Isaac Sellers. Wait for you to come in here and then do.
One of Doug's socks. Don't make me.
Isaac Silas.
Don't abuse your power, Malin.
Stop!
Why are you guys in here?
We're watching the trailer for Spunky.
Speed the beam. See,
So much is great.
you think he'd be drawing that Graveyard Shift book I backed, but no. Well, he's already done with Graveyard Shift. What you'd think he'd be doing is working on whatever his next project is. But no, he's watching me draw. Maybe I inspire him. That's what I choose to believe. I am the inspiration that gets John Malin back to the drawing table. Just taking down Gail Simone. This hand is way too big. See, this is why you do. This is why you do breakdowns, so you can see when something is too big and fix it. All right. Bloppity blop. I'm not even gonna fill in blobs. Draw Lopan, the equivalent alternative. Malin is a machine. No. Nasser is a machine. Malin is a human being.
What?
Stop, Isaac. So annoying.
Who's he? This looks really cool. Coffee too.
That's so weird.
I want that now.
Have you tried Sketchbook Pro? No, I've not. Twitter only connect between Miller and Grand Rapids Comic Con is rooted in Ren Famous. Really? Really? So you think she's the one? And I'll take her at her word that she's a she. I mean, if that's how she wants to be identified, that's fine. Nasser said he can write a script in 2 hours. Yeah, but would you want to read it? Nasser needs a good editor and the ability to rewrite things. Because writing isn't about getting it done fast or getting a lot done. Writing is, writing is about getting it done right. So. It depends on what Nasser means by script. Yeah, didn't he say he's written like a whole bunch of novels this year? And, you know, he may have a natural talent for writing, but that doesn't mean you have to. You just ignore the necessary skills that have to be learned to be a good writer. You know, there are natural gifts, but you know, we stand on the shoulders of giants when it comes to our trades and our chosen professions, our vocations, as it were. All right, I'm just gonna do his hair like that because I'm gonna go in and ink it myself. Don't get me started on master. Can we all just ignore these blue-haired mental patients? I've got most of them muted on Twitter, but I still have to constantly see their hateful slander because so many still screen cap or quote them. Well, I don't know. Apparently we can't. If she is the cause of my no longer being on the Grand Rapids Comic Convention website, or them not wanting to fulfill their obligation to the contract we've signed, then no, just letting these people be is going to be a detriment to the rest of us. You know, if she's colluding to stop me from making a living, then perhaps some legal ramification is called for. I think I'd like to see that little blue-haired wig crushed in a legal vice. That might be fun. Will you compete drawing digital? No, I will not. I will be drawing on paper. If you 22 hours, that's what 1%. Well, you can write a script if you don't care about like where the story's going, but you're just like squirting out whatever's in your head, and just making stuff up as you go along. But your story has no structure or theme or purpose. It's just like, and I've done that, and it's fun writing that way, definitely. But it doesn't make for the best stories in the world. Or it doesn't make for the best writing in the world. It's okay for like short stories or little vignettes or whatnot. But if you're gonna write like a series or a full-length graphic novel, you know, I mean, it's not little episodes of you know, Tales from the Crypt. It's like a legitimate effort. I'm not just gonna do these all black. A Wig says, I searched for Abacus Mike and GR Comic Con. It just happened that Ren Famous was the connection, so that is on her. Sheesh, what a rotten person. Right, so that is him, tightened up. I'm going to do all of this black, so I don't know why I bothered even filling that stuff in before. And let's move on to Mother. Hello, Mother. Hello, Mother. Yeah. Put that out one. Should comics have a 3-act structure? Again, it depends on the comic. If you're doing a single comic in a greater arc, I don't know that it's necessary, but the greater arc should have some sort of a structure, whether that's a 3-act or a 5-act or whatever it is. I generally go for 3-act myself, but there's, you know, it's not the only structure in all of writing, all of storytelling. much prefer planning, outlining, etc., etc. Yeah, and you can have these great little vignettes that just come about, you know, through inspiration or, you know, organically or whatever. And then you find a place in the story structure where they fit, or if they don't fit, then you don't use them, right? But your story still has to have some sort of a structure. Otherwise, it's not pleasing in the end to the audience. It's like, what's his face? Quentin Tarantino. I think Quentin Tarantino is a great wordsmith. He's terrible at storytelling. Nobody ever explained to him how to write a story, apparently. Of course, he got successful by ripping off a story and then adding his own words to it. That's what Reservoir Dogs was. He ripped off the plot for plot, or point for point. He ripped off City on Fire, which actually made it his best movie story-wise. And then all of his other stories, all of his other movies are just, the storytelling is just so bad. Yeah, that's including Pulp Fiction. But he tried to cheat it in Pulp Fiction by doing non-linear storytelling, which I guess just confused people to the point where they didn't notice that it didn't have an actual story arc. Dan Hammer, Mike. Who's Hammer? Love this layout, man. Commscape Live Nuclear Family is awesome. Thank you. Let's see, let's give her some. You know, I was gonna give her dark hair, but well, yeah, what the heck? I'll give her dark hair anyways.
Hey, I don't know.
John is trying to ban Mike from his own channel now. Malin is on a... Malin! What time is it? What time is it? Do you know the time? 5? Oof. I need to get this done so I can get ready for Drawn and Quartered. Probably have some dinner first. Drawn and Quartered. Have you guys all been thinking about what you want us to do for Drawn and Quartered tonight?
Wee! Hey, I don't know. Wee! Woohoo!
What?
Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! Wait, hi! Oh no! Ah!
That's JoJo. Make them draw the nuclear family. Works for me. Everyone has to draw a nuclear family tonight. Malin, you okay with that? Probably like, I don't know what they look like. Well, here's your reference sheet.
I died.
Things go atomic and then the family is split.
Ah!
This family doesn't split. This is no, this is a family that works. Amazing. A non-dysfunctional family. How weird. It's going to be revolutionary. There hasn't been a non-dysfunctional family on TV since Leave It to Beaver. Isn't that funny? Think about it. Well, you know what? No, the oh, actually, that's a bad example though. I was gonna say good old Bill Cosby. The Cosby Show had a non-dysfunctional family, and look how that ended up. Beaver is a psychopath. Oh, that's messed up. Should I do this? Actually, I should do this. Maybe I should do this. Draw Cecil as Daredevil. No, I'd rather do like real characters. So, I mean, Daredevil would be cool, but we'll have to figure that out in a bit. But you guys start thinking about it early. Shoot, I keep like adding details to things that I shouldn't be adding details to because I wanted this to be more of an open style. All I needed to go. It was usually because of I Love Lucy could in a way non-dysfunctional. Yeah, you almost have to go back to black and white stuff to have non-dysfunctional families. Any, you know.
Hello?
See, think of some family TV shows from the last 30 years. We've got Roseanne, completely dysfunctional. Married with Children, completely dysfunctional. Who else we got? Cosby Show, not dysfunctional. It's interesting. They're like the only. I don't know. I'm trying to think of others. What others were there? Lost in Space. That was black and white. That was back in the black and white days. Growing Pains. Growing Pains. There you go. And what's the one with Alex Keaton and with the Keatons? Family Ties. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, there was a couple. They were dysfunctional only in the sense that the father was, or they were like, well, I guess they weren't dysfunctional at all, were they? No, they were good. Family Ties and Growing Pains. Mr. Belvedere. Malcolm in the Middle. Yeah, completely dysfunctional. The Waltons. Yeah, that's going back pretty far, though. That's the 70s. That was the 70s. Can you think of anything from the last 10 years? Married with Children, completely dysfunctional. But the thing I liked about Married with Children is that they stuck together, you know. I mean, I guess you get that with Malcolm in the Middle, too. Like, regardless how much they fight and argue and whatnot, they still, you know, when push comes to shove, they stick together as a family. The Addams Family. Shameless. So yeah, the nuclear family will be that not dysfunctional family that our society needs again. Last Man Standing? I haven't even watched it yet. I know. Don't hate me. But that, I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, oh yeah, his other show too, Home Improvement. But that also was, ooh, that was the early 90s, huh? The Simpsons are one to teach church-going families on TV. Yeah, but they're dysfunctional as heck. Home Improvement was great. Raising Hope. Raising Hope. I haven't seen that one. But yeah, that's why this is going to be fun, because it is taking a lot of just family dynamics and not trying to dissect them and turn them into you know, it's like the what they call it, the gosh, do they have to be playing right outside my window? The deconstruction of a family, you know. You don't need that. You know, we've gotten enough of that in the last decades. It's time for people to realize again that families can stick together and have each other's backs and not hate each other in private or in public. I mean, you're always going to have like sibling rivalries and whatnot, but you know, Raising Hope is hilarious. Thunderman, Beach Your Kids, Will and Grace. Why are they outside of my window? Johnny Quest. Johnny Quest, dude, that was in the 60s. Predator is a choppy hot mess. That's too bad. I've still heard good things about it though. So I don't know. I'll have to go see it when I have a moment. I've just been quite busy. There's a guy on Twitter who was willing to go broke to see you at Grand Rapids Comic Con. He didn't get the notice either. Oh, well, maybe he should tell Grand Rapids that he's not going to their show now because they canceled my appearance. In fact, that would be interesting. Dennis Peruk, get a refund. No, I'm seeing that in 2 hours. Do it, Dennis. We need multiple reports. I'll probably go and be all, it was dumb and I loved every minute of it. I mean, come on, it's Predator, man. Taser face. Taser face. Uh-oh. Paused. The trick will be watching Predator and Draw off at the same time. Oh.
What?
It's not a horrible movie. There's some comedic elements to it. I hope so. It's freaking Predator, man. You got to come out of there going, I laughed, I cried, it moved me, Bob.
No, my turn.
It's my turn.
No, my turn.
It's my turn.
No, my turn.
Elijah, don't you have to get ready to leave? You're completely ready.
Yeah.
Like you can run out the door right now ready. Well,
Let's see, it takes 2 seconds.
that's not ready, is it? Why do they have to do that in front of my window? Explain it to me. Cheers. Such a great family. But they weren't a family. They were a bunch of drunks at a bar. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
Okay.
And they're always glad you care.
No!
You want to be where you can see. Troubles are the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
No!
Oh my gosh, stop that.
No. My turn. Wait.
Sure.
Wait.
Why doesn't Daddy have a ponytail? Because he's not me. Although, granted, there will be some stuff that
No, my turn.
is
My turn.
based on. Okay, Jojo, enough. Quiet. There will be some correlation. I mean, the reason I gave him the ability to be a multiple man is because when people ask me that question, it's like, what power would you have? And I'm totally practical about it. I'm like, man, I have so much stuff to get done. I wish I was. I wish I could be a multiple man. It's not like, oh, gee, I wish I could make gold out of thin air. Because I'm not concerned about just, being rich or whatever. There's so much I want to do with my life. I'm more goal oriented than that. So that's why he's a multiple man. So yeah, maybe you should have a ponytail. Can you please stop?
It's my turn.
Elijah, just let him play. He never gets to play.
Wait. Poop.
Sure.
When I poop.
It's Amy.
Hey.
Amy. Amy.
No, Jojo.
Amy.
Jojo, no.
Amy.
No. Can't even say it right anyways.
Amos.
Dude.
I said Amos.
My turn. How about drawing Red Sonja tonight? Oof.
You're mean.
Red Sonja. I don't know. I'll leave it up to the chat. I don't want to get too risque. Red Sonja is pretty out there. I mean, a lot of her is out there. If you know what I'm saying. 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 I actually did a Red Sonja piece as a commission, and then I had it colored, but I never sold the print because it was just so much. When it was colored, like the flesh coloring, so much flesh. So yeah, I converted it into Phoenix because she had clothes on. She wears clothes, Mike. No, she doesn't wear clothes. She wears a metal bikini. That's not clothes. She wears a metal bikini in the middle of winter. And yes, I've seen that issue. She's walking around in the snow, sporting a metal bikini. Yeah. It services a certain audience. But yeah. So did Princess Leia. Yeah, she did. She did. She wore that metal bikini for a segment of a show. It wasn't her always wearing a metal bikini. She didn't put the medals on Han and Luke and Chewie. Oh wait, did Chewie get one? I forget. Chewie didn't even get one. Man, so much racism in Star Wars. She didn't do that in a metal bikini, although I'm sure Harrison Ford would have appreciated it. Metal bikini of warmth +5. Yeah, no. Yeah, maybe she's just really warm-blooded, bro. Slave Leia, yeah. I read this comic for science. I think the Jefferson, or is that you who keeps saying draw low pan?
I just wondering.
Mm.
What happened, Aisha? What happened?
Solo. Hey, reading Playboy is really educational for artists. Plenty of reference pictures. Yeah, that's why people read Playboy, for the reference.
Aisha. Aisha.
Ija, what are you doing to your brother?
I didn't do anything. He's just being a jerk.
Where? Pooh. Where,
You're the
Pooh?
meanest person in the house.
No, why not? No, why not?
You are.
No,
You are.
no.
Sonia was blessed by the gods
You.
with very warm blood, I guess. She's very warm-blooded. She can survive.
Get off
She
me.
can survive the dead of winter with the barest of clothing. By the way, that metal bikini, not really good armor either.
What doing?
Not good at all. It's good for distracting people that she's fighting, unless she's fighting another woman. Last comic book artist, Mitch. Are you coming to Drawn and Quartered tonight? Oh, hey. Yes, Mitch. I am getting it done. Someone has to get it done. And that someone is going to be me. Yeah, Mitch, are you coming to Drawn and Quartered or what? 7 o'clock. We got a couple hours, right? Or is it an hour? What time is it?
6.
Ooh, we got an hour. We got an hour. So I got to get this done. I'm going to ink this in a fairly simple style, so I should be able to ink it. Should be able to ink it pretty quick. I don't know if an hour is going to be enough time, but yeah, who knows? Maybe. But I need to do something for dinner before we start Drawn and Quartered.
Stop you.
Doot, 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 doot. Next flash. Kitchen. Oh God, unfortunately, it's Buddha. Want to back out and see the whole thing, Mitch? How about a faithful representation of Captain Marvel? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I like that. Let's all do Captain Marvel tonight for Drawn and Quartered. Definitely not the Brie Larson version, though. Well, I mean, I guess we'll leave it up to the individual artist. But I'm pretty sure if anyone does Brie Larson, they are not gonna win.
Yeah, look.
Go away.
Go away, I can't poop.
Speak about this drawn and quartered. John, you don't know what drawn and quartered is? Drawn and quartered is, we started it last week, and it's going to be a weekly art contest where the fans get to pick the character, which I think we just did. I think you guys just picked it for me, and so that we don't have to waste time doing that tonight. And then between the hours of 7 and 9, a bunch of different professional artists come in here, and we all draw it live stream. Whoever at the end of the 2 hours, the fans decide which one they like best. Last year, Gary Shipman won. Last week, Gary Shipman won. And then after that, what happens after that? We pick one lucky fan who voted for the winning piece to get the free. It's charging in Aiden's room. A free print, or if the artist feels so generous, the original. But most of the artists are doing this digitally, so it would have to be a print. But so they work it out with the artist and get a free signed print of the piece. Thank you. So that is what drawn and quartered is, and it starts in 45 minutes. So I better wrap this up. Oh no, I can't. I gotta finish the other girl, and I gotta figure out dinner. Yeah. So I haven't much time. Not much time at all. Elijah, your mother's calling you. You're not listening. You're ignoring her. It is not being a good child. I'm not the child, silly person. It shouldn't be hard to draw Brie Larson. She only has one facial expression. John Malin, get rid of the prizes. Come on, John. Don't be a stick in the mud. Nobody's going to vote for you, man. You're going to be like, nah, I don't want to send you nothing. Nobody votes for John. This is how you garner fans, brother. This is how you make fans for life. Somebody gets some awesome piece of artwork hanging in their room that they watched you draw. They're going to love you forever. John just doesn't care. He doesn't want your love, guys. I want your love. So you can take your love away from John and give it to me. Email a PDF for the prize. It shouldn't cost you money. It's negligible. It's like, what, $5? Who cares? John's a man's man. Who will moderate tonight? I don't know. Maybe we should have Edwin do it. I don't know if he's going to be available at that time, though. I'll ask Edwin. See if he's available. Never, Nasser. I'll do it. Sierra Whiskey. Oh, you want to do it? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Have a fan do it. I didn't see. Did Mitch answer? Is he coming in tonight? Perhaps prior winner should moderate the following week. No, I don't like that idea. I will have to think about it, though. I will have to think about it. I like the idea of Edwin doing it, but I don't know if he's available. We need a fan site to place bets on who will win. You're toast, Miller. That's a yes from Mitch. Mitch will be here trying to take out the champion, Gary Shipman, and apparently me along the way. So, or maybe we just won't invite Gary tonight. All right, let's see. Cats make excellent hosts. Now I could use a host now while I'm drawing. Maybe Mike should accidentally send Gary the wrong link. That's a good idea. I gotta say, that's not bad. Sorry guys, I am almost done here. Aren't you all glad you stuck around and watched? Oh boy. All right. All right, let's see how this looks. Oh wait, I gotta do her hair. This is obviously going to be fast, sloppy hair because I do my hair with the brush. This is all going to be darkened in anyways. All right. So now I turn off that layer, bump up this layer, save this off. What do you guys think? The nuclear family, ladies and gentlemen. The nuclear family. Looks kind of like Squirrel Girl. Shut up. All right, this will look much better after it is completely inked. I might fix this little tangent here because it looks like the sun is touching Mom's boob. Oops, that is the wrong layer. Let's just get rid of this. Should probably give Mom bigger boobs. Everybody likes the bigger boobies. All right. There we go. All right. Now, what do you think? You guys like? You like? You like? Maybe have Gary moderate. If you like Mike's drawing, check out my Twitter. Twitter looks amazing. Definitely. Now the sun only has 3 fingers. He's got 4 fingers. Don't be silly. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to back out of... Oh, wait. Let's see. Hi, Mike. Do you think it would be cool to draw a character from one of the current IndieGoGo campaigns in order to promote their book? No. Oh, shoot. I am not done, am I? shoot. Whoops. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I don't think that's a fair idea. So I'm gonna go with a no on that one. Let's see, this has the elbow. All right, black, black. And didn't he have, oh shoot, his legs. Leg, black, knee, black. Sorry, now I'm in a rush. Although this will, like I said, I'll finish this up and make it cleaner when I ink it. People are gonna be like, what is that? All right. No. Or wait, did I have that? This was an arm, wasn't it? And that'll be fine. I could actually have him putting his armor on here. Like this. Yeah, just put his hand out here like this. That works. All right, save that. I know. I keep seeing things that I haven't finished yet. Because I'm trying to rush this too freaking fast for my own good. All right. I'll go back in and finish anything I missed when I go into inks. So other than that, glad everybody likes it. Time to say goodbye. I'll be back later. Hopefully it'll be a little quieter in here, but don't count on it. And the hand needs to be lower and she needs a bigger bottom. She needs a bigger bottom. I'll think about it. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Oh, wait. That's the wrong one. All right. Stop broadcast.